Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new free-to-play Heroes Assemble SR All Might. This guy is actually one of the more interesting SRs we've gotten in a while, and as a free-to-play, I think he's going to be a really good free-to-play character. We're going to be taking on the Blood stage against Stain on the final floor of S difficulty right now for this showcase, and the reason I'm doing that is because I think this All Might is really going to shine in a 5 to 6 turn VE tower, whereas in a 3-turn VE tower you just won't get to see all the things he does. And then of course we have double S difficulty of the Blood stage coming out, so it wouldn't hurt to see what this All Might could potentially look like on double S difficulty. Before we hop into the showcase, let's take a look at his kit and why I think he is going to be good for this VE tower. His plus ultra move is called Carolina Smash. It deals 500% damage to a single opponent. This skill increases in critical skill impact by 40% when landing a critical hit. That is massive. That is so much skill impact increase. Like, that is really, really good. Also increases critical hit rate of all allies, excluding character, by 15% for 3 turns. So that's really good, and that's why he'll be good in a 5 to 6 turn clear VE tower, because he's going to then further increase the crit rate of your allies, which is really good. His first action skill is called Vertical Slash. It deals 250% damage to a single opponent. Also increases character's plus ultra gauge by 30%. That is phenomenal. Giving himself plus ultra gauge is phenomenal. And then on top of that, a cooldown time of 3. That's like SR destruction level Hawks. Like, that is so good. A cooldown time of 3 is amazing. The only thing that can make him a little bit better is if you look at his next action skill, it has a cooldown time of 5, is if somewhere in here he had reduced action skill cooldown time by 1, that would make him ridiculous. Okay. His second action skill is called It's Okay. Increases character's critical hit rate by 15% for 5 turns. That is 5 turns. That is actually ridiculous. Also increases character's critical skill impact by 30% for 3 turns. So that means on your plus ultra turn, you're getting critical skill impact up by 30% from this action skill, and you're also potentially getting critical skill impact up by 40% from the plus ultra. So that is 70% critical skill impact up. That is actually a ridiculous number. Hopefully this All Might, for an SR All Might, is going to hit really hard. So I was saying he's good in 5 to 6 turn clear VE towers just because of the fact that he gives allies crit rate on his plus ultra, but he might actually be good in a 3 turn clear VE tower if he can hit a big number of damage for an SR character. His first auto skill is called Musclehead. If the character did not land a critical hit, increases critical hit rate by 10% for 3 turns, because why not add more crit rate on? Also increases character's power by 15% for 3 turns when landing a critical hit. Okay, that's a little ridiculous, so there's even more power to him. And then his next auto skill, In Order to Protect All, increases critical skill impact of all ally heroes, including himself, by 25%. So now you're not only getting 70% critical skill impact up, you're getting this extra 25% for a 95% critical skill impact up on just All Might right here. That is actually ridiculous. So because we are doing so much critical skill impact up, that's what this character does, I thought, why not bring along characters that can increase crit even more? So we have Todoroki here, who increases crit rate of your team, and we also have Yayurozu, who can increase crit rate if she has burn reduction, which I am doing with the memory. And then of course we're running a 30% crit memory on All Might as well, so he should almost never miss a crit right here. And I'm interested to see how much damage his plus ultra can do for an SR character. This free-to-play SR, I really genuinely like this kit. It is so cool and so unique. Let's go ahead and hop into the showcase. As we get into this here, I need to try and figure out my moves. I think I'm going to obviously increase my crit rate with Todoroki, and then we're going to go ahead and do this because it's also going to increase plus ultra gauge of all allies, and then we'll use All Might's first skill to increase our plus ultra as well. So we should actually potentially have a plus ultra with All Might and Todoroki turn 2. Okay, we got Frostbite, which is nice. 20,000 damage from an action skill on an SR. Okay, this is gonna be, he's gonna be nuts, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, so we got both of their plus ultras. So this All Might could be really good for turn 2 plus ultras as well. As you can see, I'm really liking this character. The fact that he gives himself plus ultra gauge, just ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and do the It's Okay. It's going to increase character's critical hit rate by 15%. Then we'll take a look at what his overall crit rate is, and also increases his critical skill impact, so he should hit even harder. 43,000. Wow. Okay, here we go. All right, let's take a look at what his crit rate is now. Okay, so critical hit impact up by 45%. That's from his auto skill and his action skill. And like I was saying before, we're going to get another 40% from his plus ultra. So it's actually 85%, not 95%, but it's still a ridiculous number. And then critical hit rate up by 95%. This man has a 95% critical hit rate up. That is actually ridiculous. That is so high. And let's take a look just to compare to our other characters. Critical hit rate up by 20%. Critical hit rate up by 75% on Yayorozu. So actually pretty good on Yayorozu. But this All Might, 95% crit rate up. That is insane. All right, let's go ahead and do our plus ultras. I am excited to see how hard he hits right here. And of course, he's going to increase our crit rate even more of all allies, except for himself. So really good character. Absolutely phenomenal, honestly. 83,000. Okay, how much does he hit for? He probably kills. 91,000 damage! 91,000 damage from an SR. He out-damaged Fantasy Todoroki turn 3. Turn 3, he out-damaged Fantasy Todoroki. Dude. Oh my gosh. This guy is nuts. This guy is actually insane. I cannot believe that. That was so much damage. We didn't even make it to turn 4 on S difficulty. Like that is ridiculous. For an SR character to be hitting those numbers, I feel like I'm using Fantasy UR Bakugo here. But no, this is just an SR All Might free to play. Like that is actually insane. That is actually a ridiculous number. He is going to be really, really interesting V Tower. The crit rate, the plus ultra gauge up, the fact that he can hit those big numbers, he could definitely be used in a 3-turn clear VE Tower, obviously, as you see right here. Wow, I am honestly super impressed with this All Might. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about this free-to-play. Do you think he's one of the better ones like I think we've gotten in a while? Or do you think he's kind of subpar? You know, let me know you guys' opinions. I do recommend investing in him, getting him all the way up to level 120. I have mine up to level 120, and as you can see, phenomenal. Really, really good. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am still trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I know that is a long ways away, but we have come so far thanks to you guys subscribing and watching my videos. So I want to just once again give a massive shout out to everybody that has been watching my videos and subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays. Peace.